Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan 923 Gaming. I'm your host, Spartan 923, aka Firehawk 5150, aka Lucas, and we are back at Gizmos and Gadgets, where we're on the last three vehicles of the game. We are working our way towards head scientist, and once we get 15 victories, we will. Uh oh. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that. Ooh, that was close. Eh, yeah. Once we have all 15 victories, we are We are the head scientist. So, super excited about that. For sure. As far as our schedule goes this week, Thursday we will be continuing the art gallery heist. Uh, Hopefully we will be successful in this new endeavor of ours at the Quartz Center. So super excited about trying that out. We finally figured out what we forgot, and it was the guard routes. We're gonna definitely go figure those out before we go on our escapade for that. So we're gonna definitely learn that so that we have every advantage we can have. Um, then this Saturday we will be continuing our work on the Iguan Zoid, and then next Tuesday we will be beginning our playthrough of Team Extreme Operation Weather Disaster. This is a game that I loved. I got this game back when back in I don't know if it was me that got it or if it was my brother that got it, but it was it was a game that came from the Scholastic Book Fair. And for those of you who don't know what the Scholastic Book Fair was, the Scholastic Book Fair was where all like the biggest books for your like generation were being sold, and you get cool stuff and all that. You go home, you pick out what you were after, you get a little envelope, and your parents would give you a check or cash to purchase what you were after, and then you could either buy the books there in town you could buy the books there at the time, or you could order stuff and it would be delivered, and you'd get it in class and everyone would see what cool stuff you got, and it was pretty cool. I remember I got so many cool things through the Scholastic Book Fair. I got uh uh so we got Operation Weather Disaster. I got Team Extreme Eco Nightmare. I got a sinkable Titanic model, and then I got all of my Animorph books through the Scholastic Book Fair. So that was pretty awesome. And let's see, we're at 164 followers. That is 6 away from our 170 follower goal. Hey, Clay, nice to see you. So feel free to hit that follow button. Help get us recommended and suggested to the people who like our content. Uh, don't forget to join our Discord. Link is in the chat. So feel free to join us, ask us questions, suggest games, hang out with the stream team, chat with the good community. We appreciate you guys just coming and hanging out with us. It's awesome, and maybe we could even do like a community play day or something. We'll see. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell over at our YouTube, Spartan923 at YouTube. And if you want to help out the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because subscribing not only gets rid of those pesky ads, but it helps us out with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, model kits, and diapers for little baby Bray. And we greatly appreciate that as well. And with that, I don't have much else to say, so let's go ahead and get back into building these cars. There we go. Okay, so I have my checklist. Oh yeah, so last time I was trying to talk about my locksmith career. Um, so I think I said that I had a few field work days where I was called out. There was one day uh, it really ticked me off because I felt like I was set up for failure. They were sending me out to a place to go help a guy, and they didn't give me any address. They just said this place on this, and they're like, okay, and I'm like, all right. So I get out there. I'm like, I punched in my GPS, and I was heading out that way, and then I was like, I really needed to use the restroom. So I got off and I stopped and I went to use the restroom, and then my phone starts exploding, just ringing, ringing, ringing. And I'm like, hey, it's my boss. He's like, why'd you stop? I'm like, I needed to use the restroom. He's like, well, you should have gone before you left. You were on a timetable. You need to get. And I'm like, okay, geez, I'm sorry. And so I end up getting on my way. I'm like, uh, and then I end up calling the tech and said, hey, what's the address you're at? Because they didn't give me the address. And then he's like, okay. And he gave me the address, got in. And I helped him get a door uh, leveled. And then I was on my way. But then the guy goes and tells the boss, like, hey, next time you send the guy out, make sure you give him the address. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, Luke ended up calling me and said that you didn't give him the address. It's like, I'm like, and so he ends up calling me in the next day. He's like, hey, if you're going somewhere, you better confirm where you're going and everything else, because and I'm like, okay, well, you didn't give me any information. And he's like, well, maybe you should ask. And I'm like, or maybe if you. And then he's like, you gonna talk back to me? I'm like, I was just going to say you could have just uh did you could just and he's like, sure, you want to choose your words careful. I'm like, dude, I'm like it was one of the few times I get to go on the road, and you just chew me out over everything. And he's like, you waste company time. I'm gonna waste your time now. And I'm like, okay, geez, I'm sorry. So this is not just a manager. This is like the owner. So, of course, everything I do is a direct insult to him and his. So, and I'm like, oh my god, is this really how people treat people? I'm like, because when they signed me up, it was like he was like very nice, very welcoming, uh, and then like just a few months in, he just started acting like shit. I'm like, if I'm like, so this is, and also he was a major trumper too. So yeah, and like when the election came around, he was like saying, "I hope you're voting for the right person." And I'm like, I'm voting for who's who's the most qualified for the job. It's like, you better. Then the election results came in, and he was like super happy and saying, "Yep, things are gonna change and all that." And I'm like, this come from a guy who has like two girls, father of two girls, and I'm like, you're seriously thinking this guy is safe? You're out of your mind. So, but I didn't say nothing. I'm like, yeah, sure, way to go. And I just went on my merry way. Of course, so yeah, now so now I know that this guy's not just a bigot, but he's a also extremely racist. Because if there was ever a someone who wasn't white coming in and asking for a job, he would just take their resume and tear it up after they left. It's like, nope, not having that here. I'm like, what do you mean not having that here? Like, seriously. So long and short of it, um, I ended up not being part of the plan, so to speak, for that job. The thing is near the end they were trying to get into home entertainment and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's. I mean, I know a ton of stuff about gaming and stuff like that, and like what setups people are looking for and all that. And I was even talking to like the guy who was lead sales. I'm like, hey, I got a few suggestions and stuff that he's like, yeah, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm like, okay, so we could talk about it sometime. And he's like, yeah, yeah, sure, 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 sure. And then whenever I would try to like set up a time to talk to him, he'd just be like, nope, no, too busy. Nope, I'm going on a sales call. Nope, I'm doing that. I'm like, okay, so you don't want to hear anything, because and this guy was kind of, well, how can I put it? Who's seen Sound of Music? This guy had that many kids. And just, I was like, oh man, that's just. And the thing is that I would, the only time I would do anything with the company would be like the Christmas party. Because we would like leave, we would shut down early and then go out to dinner. And this time, well, and then we would get like a bonus or a gift or something. And but there would also be like he'd go on hunting trips or fishing trips and invite people along, but but it but if you showed no interest in it like every day, he would not even bother to invite you. So there was one time there was a fishing trip, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to go fishing. He's like, well, like we need someone here to be at the store. I'm like, but he's like, I thought everyone was invited. He's like, yeah, but these guys always go. And I'm like, okay, so everyone's invited but me. Okay. So it would just be me running the shop by myself while everyone else is going out fishing and hay rides and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, so I see my value here. I will say, I did learn a lot, how to, like, make keys, pick locks, all that stuff. So, not a total waste, but then, fourth year in, me and this one guy, he was an older gentleman, and he was working with me, and he got called into the office. And so I start working, and he never comes back. And I'm like, okay, maybe he ended up sick or something, or... So I work a whole shift by myself, no assistance. And I'm just wondering, like, where is he? Like, and just like, this is just odd. And I was really confused as to why I was working by myself. Because I had, like, stuff I need, keys I needed to fit, and a lot of, like, orders and stuff, and I'm like, where is he? And then end of the day comes along, maybe like the last 30 minutes of the day, and all of a sudden I get, hey, could you come into the office? I'm like, yeah, I guess I can. And I'm like, so what's up? And he's like, we're gonna let you go. Company's moving in one direction, and you're not part of it. I'm like, I beg your pardon? Oh, I have a guest.
Hi, Daddy. I wanted to say no.
Oh, hello.
I got some toys.
Boop, 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 boop.
No. Put that there. Hi, Bray.
You have a good night's sleep, mister.
Yeah. Show Daddy. You clinking.
Click, click, click.
Click, click, click.
Yeah.
Say click, 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 click.
Oh, look at that back bend. Look at that back bend.
Got back there. Bubsy.
You go sleep in your big boy bed.
Yeah, you ready to go upstairs?
There you
book
go.
Time?
Yeah, book time in big boy bed.
Big boy bed.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Whoa, let's go.
Oh. Do you want Mommy to take one of those?
All right. So, let's see, where was I?
Might be easier.
So he was like saying, "Oh, company's going one way and you're not part of it." I'm like, I was like months away from my wedding. I'm like, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna." I think the only nice thing he did, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cover you 2 pay periods." I'm like, great. I would have preferred to have kept my job, but it's just like, yeah, but just it doesn't really show that. It doesn't really seem like you'll be any type of significance to what we're going to be doing. I'm like, you wasted my potential. I am like, he like never. Whenever I wanted to be trained on something, he never made time for me to get trained. He'd put aside time for everyone else, but he'd always do it when I was not available. and like I'd be on vacation, or he'd sent me out to do something, or I'd be helping a customer, and then he's like, "Okay, we're going to do this training." Everybody, like, and I come back and the training be over, and I'm like, "Oh, could you go over that with it?" Like, no, training's over. Should have been here. I'm like, seriously, what the hell? So he was not a good not a good boss, not a good human being. Uh, and but I'm not sure if I mean I might be an asshole for this, but I've gone back there for keys every once in a while, but I'd never be there when he was there. So, well, actually, before that, uh, when I was trying to get a new job, I tried to get a letter of recommendation, and I came in and talked to him for like an hour, and I was like, I could really use a letter of recommendation. He's like, yeah, I think I could work something out. I'm like, that would be. I'm like, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out with that. And he's like, yeah. Just give me a few days. I'll get you something. I'm like, okay. Like, I sent him. I gave him my email. I said, this is my professional email, so send it here. He's like, yeah, no problem. And so I wait a few days. I message. I'm like, nothing. So I email. It's like, oh yeah. I'll get to you. I'll get it to you. Don't worry. I'm like, okay. And so a few more days go by. Then I get his wife, and I'm like, hey, so and so was supposed to be getting me letter of recommendations. Like, yeah, he's been really busy. I'm sorry, but he'll get it to you. He'll get it to you. I'm like, uh, and I just said, like, I, not that I'm not appreciative, but I have a feeling he's trying to ghost me on this, and like, well, you shouldn't be thinking like that. You should be thinking positively, and all this. I'm like, lady, your husband fired me. Like, you are like you're like low on my respect filter at the moment. But then of course I go in there after a while, and I say, so how's things going? He's like, actually not that great. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, so so and so's dad wasn't doing well, so and kind of took a turn, and I'm like, okay. And then he goes, and then his wife got really sick and kind of took a turn too. I'm like, wow, that's horrible. I'm like, yeah. And then there was like all this like stress and stuff from the other location that we opened up and all that, and just really kind of weighed on him. And then he started having health problems. And I'm like, huh, that's a shame. It's like it's like you really don't give a damn about this, do you? I'm like, I really don't. Uh, I'm like, I'm not. I don't wish any ill will on him, but karma is karma. It's in my opinion. So I mean, he seemed to delight in making me miserable. So I therefore am not going to take my chance to delight in someone who made me miserable being miserable. But yeah, he ended up having to retire way earlier than he wanted to. His daughters did not have any interest in inheriting the store, so he has no legacy anymore. And yeah, the only thing that's Only thing that's left of his at that store is his name. And, like, okay, loser. Wooden short slope. Brakes. We got brakes. But the guy who was let go before me, so he had fired that guy before they dragged me into that office. So I was kind of like ticked off. I'm like, you guys had me work all day knowing that you let this guy go and you weren't gonna tell me or anything. I'm like that's just low. And I was just like, yeah, so you're dirtbags. And then there was one day, oh man, I was sweeping the shop. I was dealing with people, and then the phone started ringing, and I thought someone in the back could get it. Well, but no one was there. So I went running back, and then as I go running back, uh, someone picks up the phone, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And apparently, the only thing that he saw, because I was surrounded by cameras, and he watched us on the cameras all the time, he saw me reaching for the phone and assumed that I was just sitting there with my hand over the phone, not wanting to answer it. So it's like, I saw that. He came storming out, and he's like, you need to be picking up that phone. And I'm like, did you not see me out there sweeping and dealing with customers? And he's like, I don't give a damn. You just cost me money, so I'm going to take money away from you. You don't come into work tomorrow. And so I'm like, are you serious? He's like, I am dead serious. I'm like, if you're going to lose me money, you're going to lose money too. And the thing is, I'm like, going to bet you right now that that call would probably have been someone who wanted service this week, and you were probably going to say, nope, we don't have anyone available. And because he was terrible at like that stuff. It was infuriating working for him. At first, I thought it was really cool. It was a neat little job that you normally don't see people get, and I learned so much. And I mean, I became a trained locksmith. It was pretty neat, but they wouldn't let me advance to safes. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me go out and open cars. They wouldn't let me have a truck for doing service. It was. So it was rather annoying. So he just did not want. So I think so. What? So I break it down, and I was like, started noticing because he wanted another electronic trained technician, which I was, but he needed to train me on what they were using. Which all you need to do is just, okay, give me the panel and the installation instructions. I will figure it out from there. But no one would do that. And so I'd be sitting there, just staring at a panel. I'm like, okay, what's the wire I'm connecting to? What's the whole other thing that I gotta do? I mean, come on. fiberglass body and 2 to 1 ratio. Yeah, so he was a jerk, and his dad was a decent guy, but I think that's because he was retired. So, but I even said, I'm like, it'd be nice if what if he wasn't such a hard ass on stuff and like well, when you own a business, and I'm like, well, I get that, but I think you should also be a decent person as well. Right, so we got brakes, we got that. I think we're gonna put the shark on this one. Get our fiberglass body here. Once it's on this platform, no one can steal the stuff, so. That's my 2-1, so. Well, we kind of have everything. We don't have a good engine, that's for sure. I mean, we could run a race right now. We don't have a good engine. We don't have good tires. Oh, my last car was blue. Not sure the yellow's gonna look any better. It's not bad. And the thing that really ticked me off is that we had caller ID, and there were specific customers that would only request particular people. And when those particular people would not want to talk to them, and I would say, hey, we have this customer on the line. Can you talk to him? And he's like, no, I'm busy. I'm like, okay, so what? He's like, well, get his information and stuff like that. So I'm like, so I'd get his information, and I would, well, I'd go back to him and be like, yeah, so he's busy today. I'm sorry for that. But I get your name and that. He's like, well, I didn't tell you that the thing you installed and all this is, I need a technician out here now to fix it. I'm like, okay, I understand that. Let me get your name and I'll have them get a hold of you. Like, no, I need this now. I'm like, okay. And then I say to my boss, I'm like, hey, this guy's being unreasonable. He's demanding service now. And he's like, well, we can't. And then, of course, my boss, who was like, well, we don't have anyone available. They're just going to have to, like, and he's like, who is it? And I'm like, it's this guy from this store. He's like, oh, fine. And I'm like, it's your customer. Like, if you don't want to talk to him, don't yell at me about your damn phone. I'm like, you guys, and the thing is that I pulled him aside. I pulled our head alarm guy. I said, hey, why do we keep tolerating this guy? He keeps calling, his system keeps breaking. He's like, because he wanted a particular system. We told him that it was not going to work. And he still wanted it anyway. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And he's like, and it keeps breaking. So we have to go out there and fix it. I'm like, but why? In general, do you even... it doesn't make sense. Like, so you guys just 10, 11. But I'm like, but it's like, so it always breaks. Why don't you just suggest a new one? We do, but he doesn't want to spend money. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then the guy who had got fired before me, he was working at the time. He's like, "Is that so and so from so and so's shop?" And I'm supposing so. He's like, "Oh yeah, that guy's a jerk." And I'm like, what? He used to scam people and all this stuff at collectors' meets and all that. He'd like lie to people about rare things they had and buy it cheap, and then uh, end up scalping them pretty much. Like, God dang. So we're dealing with a horrible person, and my job is full of just people who don't want to deal with this person. And I'm like, so if if he's such a pain in the butt and no one wants to talk to him, why even keep him as a customer? And they're like, because he pays every time. I'm like, my God damn, it's just so stupid. Oh, please be the right engine. Okay, that's 30. That's 40. 50 or 60. 50 or 60. 60! Okay, so these are wheels. Just keep the self-lubricating. Ball bearing. Okay. We've got like 99.9% of everything. So we have the 60 kilowatt engine. Don't need a body. I think I could actually win the race with 11-inch tires. Alright, so. Alright, let's use 11-inch tires. Our ball bearing wheels. And then we need our engine. Motor. Sorry, motor. It's motor with electronics. Alright, let's go. Oh. All right. On to the next vehicle. Some nice ASMR for you guys. All right, so I think this is like a level 2 electric car. Yeah, class 2 electric. So we need a curved sloped windshield. Curve, slope. Hopefully we find all this stuff relatively quick. I bet you differential is 2 to 1. Yep. Body, fiberglass. Ball bearing wheels. Yep. 12-inch tires? Oh, 5 inches wide. Okay. Okay, sweet. 5 inches isn't bad. That's a decent size. 100 kilowatt. Then we need a 100 kilowatt per hour. Okay, and brakes are brakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. 8 altogether, so let's do it. Hopefully we just find a bunch of it first. There we go. Yes. And it's bananas. Okay, boot into flashing hole. Bullseye. 4, 5 inches, total 20 inches. Lightning bolt decal, that's good, but that's not what we need. Ball bearing wheels. Comet decal, sweet. Alright. I probably should get those wheels back. Got it. I gotta get those ball, because those are like the ultimate thing. The ball bearing wheels is the most important. So let's get those on there. Now they can't get stolen. Alright, I see a solution here. For something else. I know my electronics. 80 kilowatts, that's not bad. 2-inch wide, no, but 2-inch ain't bad. Yellow paint, 100 kilowatts of power, yep, gotta get that. Gotta put that in. That's important. There we go. More bananas. Wooden with short slope. Don't want that. Potential energy. Kinetic energy. I just did this one. Metal bushing wheels. 3-inch wide tires. I didn't want to fall. Oh, but it helped. We already have the 100 battery. There's a 90. More bananas. Mechanical. Electrical. And light. Ooh, excuse me. There we go. Bananas. Tires. 4-inch wide. And brakes. There we go. All right. I'm gonna put the 4-inch tires down. Brakes. I really only have 2 of the parts I need. There we go. I took a decal. Oh no. Heat. Heat. Light. And 1 mechanical. More brakes. Four to 1 gear ratio, really? 3 to 1 gear ratio? That could be worse. Eyes decal. Bananas. Green paint. Okay. Boingy, boingy, boingy. 90 kilowatt, that's not bad. I already have ball bearings. There we go. $80 kilowatt. Yeah, but I will say the guy who was let go before me at the locksmith shop, he left like a champ because just he called out some BS that I understood, but I also agreed that it was a bit ridiculous, but I was but so we all had like shirts with our name on them and the company name on them. So when they let him go, they're like, "Oh, we want your shirts back and all that." He's like, I paid for 50% of those shirts, and he's like, "Well, then I want the 50% with my name on them." And he's like, "Okay." So the guy went home, cut all the shirts in half, and came back with all the stuff with the company name on it. And the guy goes, "What are you gonna do with several half shirts?" He's like, "They make great motorcycle towels," and walked away. I was like, "That is epic." But he called me up later. I hadn't known he was fired, but when he told me, I'm like, "Well, I got fired too," and we both went out. We had a drink, and I'm like, such a dick. I mean, seriously. Couldn't even given us the opportunity to try to adapt to this new style or anything. I mean, come on. Oh, I had it. I knew it would be a 3.5. I haven't even found an engine yet. Well, I have found engines. I haven't found the parts I actually want. Oh, right. Done. Oh my god, can we not have something that complicated? Okay. I already have the 100 battery. There we go. Yes, please be 5-inch tire. Green paint. I have yellow paint. Ooh, red paint. Oh, please. Keep that one. Get rid of that one. Yes! Okay, we're looking good now. Our power plant is definitely ideal. We still haven't found a windshield. Mm. Oh, that'll work. Flat sloping windshield. Okay, so we could probably throw a car together right now. So let's put that on it. Take these wheels off. For 5-inch tires. This isn't the ideal body, but it's the better body than you could usually get. Three. 100. Okay, so we're technically good to go. We can give this a shot. Why not? It's not ideal, but... Yep, that gearing's... Yeah. The body and the windshield. We at least have engine and the wheels. We need at least the curved slope, the fiberglass body, or the 2-to-2. Or the 2-to-1. So, all right, so let's go. I know I'm kind of rushing, but I want to rush a little bit. And yes, I'm probably going to be playing a little overtime. Okay. Okay, that somehow works. It's paint. Flat vertical windshield. No. This is it. This is it. This is it. This has to be it. 2-1. Okay, the entire drivetrain is now ideal, so let's give it a shot. Yes! Getting the ideal drivetrain is the key thing. Oh, he got ahead of me. Okay, so I still need to find the right body. Or the right windshield. I always loved cheating this game when I could. Yes! Curved sloping windshield. That's exactly what we needed. I think that's the only thing that, I mean, besides the body. Curved sloping windshield. Let's see if changing the windshield does it. Do I have the right engine in there? Yeah, I have that. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I'm going much faster now. But he's got something, yeah. Yeah, I need to make this 100%. So it's my car body. Everything else is perfect. my god. There we go. Fiberglass body. Wooden box shape. Nope. Okay. Please, fiberglass body. Fiberglass body. Nope. There we go. Fiberglass body. Fiberglass body. Please. No more bananas. I don't want to do that complicated shit. I don't want to do that complicated shit either. Yay. Recycled good. Excuse me. I just need to find the freaking fiberglass body. Okay. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Now you're just being a dick. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. There. Please, fiberglass body. Ugh. Fiberglass body. I'm not safe. Okay. Thank you, monkey thing. That's the only thing that was not optimized. Okay, let's do it. Then we'll try to crunch through this other one. Stay ahead of him, stay ahead of him, stay ahead of him. All right. Last one. Hydrogen powered car. Okay. So, fiberglass. Curve slope. Brakes are normal. Ball bearing. .12-inch diameter. Excited, everyone loves good 12-inch. 2-to-1. All hydrogen are the same. Okay. 100 kW per hour. And then engine. Kwatt. Okay. It's a bigger list. Let's go for it. Let's try and knock this out. Got 15 minutes till, but let's see where we go. Decal. That was a waste. Hey, that worked. Green paint. Okay, this is nothing that's useful. Flat sloping. Yellow paint. Everything's worthless. It's all about compressing hydrogen and storing it. That's the big cue of that. Those bananas. Metal bushings, not good wheels. Nope. There we go. There we go. I don't need aesthetics. Fiberglass body. We gotta go lock that in. Oh, hell. Oh, you could have kept that shit. I've seen the Stars and Stripe one already. Wooden box shape. Oh. $80 kilowatt. Ball bearing wheels. Okay, we've got stuff that we need to get into a safe place. Those ball bearings and that fiberglass body have to get locked in. Green paint. Okay. And the engine. 1, 2, 3. I need to check my phone, see if it's raining, because I just got this feeling. No, it's not raining. Okay. I'm probably just hearing my AC. Perfect. Ball bearing. Fiberglass body. 100 kilowatt engine. All right. Those are some key parts there. All right. Somehow that works. Oh, brakes. That's good. like I said, we're going to probably run a little over tonight. There we go. All right. I understand that we're at time, but we're going to continue this. Bananas again. Yes! More bananas. More paint. There we go. brakes. Alright, we've got our power supplies. So we have all of that. So now we need a curved sloping windshield. Oh, 12-inch tires, 2-in-1, and curved sloping windshield. Unless I'm forgetting something. We have wheels. Oh yeah, we also need our hydrogen fuel cell. It's gonna say. Let's see what we got here. Hydrogen fuel cell. Decals. We've already picked the wing one. Oh, and I got the gear ratio too. Okay. Okay. Just got a bunch of parts, like, right off the bat here. Oh, that actually looks cooler. Okay, we need our differentials. Okay, hydrogen tank. 2-to-1. Now we just need a curved windshield and 12-inch tires. Ten-inch. That's not bad. Thing is, that's accounts to 3, so hate these balancing acts. There we go. More brakes. There we go. Already got my hydrogen cell. Yes! I think I could do this. Not that. So, I think the only thing I don't have is the 10-inch tires, or the 12-inch tires. So, I knew that wouldn't work. Let's give it a shot. The only thing is the tires. Whoa. I did it. I won Gizmos and Gadgets. Yeah. Awesome. That's it. Okay, Morty Maxwell, I finally won all 15 races. This proves I'm better scientist than you are. Now take your sneaky cyber chimps and get out of Shady Glen. Woo. Get your blimp and go. That will not be the last time we see Morty. I'm going to take your trophy. Yeah. Oh, sorry about your home insurance. Oop, oop. Something went crazy. Oh, it went DOS on me. Let's restart. There we go. All right, guys. So that's the end of Gizmos and Gadgets. I wish we could have seen more of that ending. But we could like look at all my cars here. I am head scientist. Completed the game and ranked head. Sign in and choose a different name or new player to go on. So here's all of my different vehicles. Okay, so there's nothing more I can do. All right. So yeah. That's it. We thank you guys for coming out here and enjoying this little throwback into my childhood of gaming. So this is where pretty much most of my mechanical knowledge came from at the beginning of my life. But yeah. So next week we will be playing. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'm going to blank the screen here for a second, just because I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk anything. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of Operation Weather Disaster. Come on. But we thank you guys for coming out here and watching with us. Definitely, this was fun. As far as our schedule goes, let's see here, Team Extreme. Yes, there it is. Well, if I can play it, it doesn't look like I can play it. Looks like I need to download it to do it. So, but I can show you guys a screenshot here. So, there we go. There we go. So yeah, Team Extreme Operation Weather Disaster. If I can get it up and running, we'll see. It's an old game, so yeah. But I'll give it my best to see. So it's downloadable, so I might be able to actually play it on my PC. So yeah. But anyway, um, as far as our schedule goes, Thursday we'll be back taking on the Court Center heist. Uh, and then this Saturday, we will be back working on the Iguan. And then next Tuesday, if I can get this up and running, we will be playing a Team Extreme Operation Weather Disaster. So, uh, and I love this game mostly because of the Eco Skimmer or the Storm Skimmer. It's just a fun game. I love it to death, and you guys can meet my friend Nimbo, so, and Millibar, and Nimbo's pet alligator. So we'll see. Yeah. Uh, we are at 164 followers. That's 6 away from our 170 follower goal. So please feel free to hit the follow button. Help get our stuff recommended and suggested to people who would like our content. Also, if you want to join the Discord, go ahead and hit the link here in the chat and join our Discord so you can talk to us on the stream team, other community members, suggest games, ask questions, all that stuff. We love hearing from you guys. Um, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell over at YouTube, Smart923 at YouTube. The first video should be up sometime tonight or early tomorrow, and the second video should be up 4:30 p.m. tomorrow for sure. If unless I forget, and then it'll be up sometime tomorrow evening. Oh boy! And let's see what else. And if you want to help out the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because subscribing not only gets rid of those annoying ads, but it helps us out with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, model kits, and diapers for little baby Bray. And we greatly appreciate that. And with that, thank you guys for coming out here. Remember to get out there, discover, explore, create, innovate. We will see you here next time on Spark 93 Gaming. I love you guys. Take it easy.